So I want to talk to you today about lying. Now, lying is a bit of a tricky one because nobody really likes being lied to. And certainly for me, a great advocate in working with intuition, it absolutely drives me crazy when people lie to me because it makes me feel like I'm going nuts. I know that they're lying, but guess what? In this society, it seems to me that it's a bigger faux pas to call someone a liar than it is to be one. How many times have you heard people say, well, just tell them this, just say that. Oh, just say that you're ill, or just say that you can't make it because like you've got a hair appointment, or just say da 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 da, just tell them la la la. It's a lie. And yet the world seems to work around this idea that you can just say this, and by using the pretext just say, that it kind of makes it like, oh, it's not exactly a lie because we're saying just say. We're kind of underestimating it. Well, we're just saying this, so it's not a big deal. If we were lying and we were lying, well, that's two different things. You know, to lie is to say this. But if we're just saying this, then we're just making a little tiny, tiny lie, and that tiny, tiny lie is okay. The thing is it damages your integrity. Because, don't get me wrong, the person that you're lying to knows. They always know. They know that there is something wrong in what you're saying. The problem is they can't respond to you by saying, that's a total... So all that happens is they start to avoid you. They start to move away from you. And then your thing starts to be, hey, how come I haven't got these friends? Or how come this isn't happening? Or how come people don't trust me? And it's usually people who lie that mistrust other people the most. And it's quite unfortunate that when you are a liar, nobody is going to believe you. You've damaged your brand, you've damaged your reputation, and you've damaged who you are just by saying this little thing. The other thing that happens is you turn your life upside down. You might not even know it because you think that you're making your life easier by just coming out with this little tiny lie that will get you out of a whole long explanation, something that you don't want to have to say. Whenever you are not in authentic alignment with who you really are, then you throw your manifestations, your hopes and dreams, everything out of alignment. Because unless you're in alignment with what you want, you also have to be in alignment with your word. You also have to be in alignment with your authenticity. Otherwise, anything that you want is not going to be in alignment with you. And you're going to find yourself with your life going round and round in circles like this. Now, I don't believe that life is linear. I believe that we go through periods where things go round and things go great and things are like roller coasters and they're hovering around a bend and crazy. Life can be crazy. You will make your life so much simpler. You will make your interactions so much simpler when you stop. I'm just saying that I find that when I have friendships or interactions or people who advise me to say, well, why don't you just tell them that you've got this, like, you know, workshop on, or why don't you just I instantly breathe out and feel disappointed. Because the problem is as soon as I have heard somebody say to me, why don't you just say this, or I just said that to them, you know, I didn't want to say this, so I said that, it instantly makes me know that they're going to do that to me. And make no bones about it. When somebody says to you, oh, well, don't tell them the truth about this, just tell them that something else has happened, they will do that to you. And you have a choice about whether or not you're surrounding yourself with good, authentic people, or whether or not you want to feel slightly crazy because your intuition is telling you that what they are saying is an absolute crock of the old proverbial poop. And you have a choice as to whether or not you have to then buy into that story and go, okay, don't worry, yeah, no, that's fine, it doesn't matter. These people are taking away your choices. They're taking away your opportunity to be authentic and make authentic choices about the things that you want. Now, I might sound really ranty about this, but with working with a high level of intuition, when you can tell when someone's just giving you a number, it's really disappointing because you want to be able to respond honestly. Because in a sense, by lying to other people in order to save their feelings, you're abusing them. I'm not kidding. You might think, well, no, I'm abusing them if I hurt their feelings. No, you make the world a worse place when you don't tell people that their behaviour isn't what you want. Because how are you supposed to navigate how to be a brilliant person in the world if you're constantly being given misguided messages about what is good and what isn't good. It's unfortunate that you can't just kind of sidestep your authentic self by, I'm just saying, but it's about time that you just said the truth.